Hello everyone, and welcome to Awaken Conqueror. Today's video is going to touch on signs and how to identify that you are with a female covert narcissist. And this video stems from a direct question that I received from a previous video. And the question was, what were some of the early signs in hindsight you may have noticed but overlooked? One, I want to say this is a fabulous question. It's a great question. I'm happy to address it in this video. Many of us who have been involved with a female covert narcissist are kicking ourselves because we were not able to identify the signs, or we only realized that there were bad signs later on in a relationship once it was too late and we were already victim. So without wasting time, I'll get right into them. So here are 5 signs that you are dating a female covert narcissist, right? So the first one is they will normally have a reserved or an attitude of modesty. This is completely false. This is just a mask with the female covert narcissist. So unlike their counterparts, the malignant narcissist, they will be or try to act as humble as possible, which we all know well that this is false. Second, they tend to put themselves down. And a lot of times when we're in the early stages of the relationship with the female covert narcissist, we oftentimes overlook this. And a lot of the times you can notice this type of behavior in things like, for example, if they look to you and say, "Do you like me? Do you love me? Do you think I'm pretty?" So these are some of the sayings that the female covert narcissist will throw at you during the early stages of a relationship, you know, and a lot of times these questions will come out of nowhere. So most narcissists, not just the female covert narcissist, are insecure individuals, which is why they behave the way they do in many situations. So third, they have a quiet sense of superiority, right? So what I mean by this is that the female covert narcissist, although trying to act humble, although insecure, if they have any achievements that they feel is an accomplishment of great stature, they will excessively exaggerate on those achievements. They will brag. I mean, they'll take it to the stars. And a lot of times what will happen to you when you're involved with the female covert narcissist, once you start to put pen to paper, you quickly start to denote that this is all false and exaggerated. 4, passive-aggressive behavior. This probably should have been number 1. And this comes in the form of avoiding clear and direct communication. So if you're a victim and you've been involved with a narcissist or still are involved with a narcissist, this is something that you know all too well. The hazing, the crazy making, the conversations that lead to dead ends and nowhere, and no conclusion and leave you confused more than when you went into the discussion. Backhanded compliments. Narcissists are queens and kings of giving backhanded compliments and hiding their anger until the appropriate time, normally when you're alone with them, and then they unleash or take off the mask. And definitely, which should have been the first one, playing the victim card. The female covert narcissist loves to play the victim. She's been victimized her whole life. And many of you guys out there that are dating one or were previously involved with a female covert narcissist, you may have found yourself trying to rescue her from everything, even yourself. 5, they will have a lack of empathy for everyone. The narcissist will not empathize with you. They will not care. And I think once you see this last sign. This is probably the sign that awakens most people and leads them to try and find out what's going on in their relationship. The narcissist expresses no empathy. Even for people that have passed through hardships similar to something they've probably passed through, they have no concern. If it's not them, they're not bothered with it, right? And these are my 5 signs on how to identify or to see if you're with a female covert narcissist, right? And just as a caveat to that, other signs are, look at the way they treat their friends, look at the way they treat their family, look at the way or how many times they congregate with other people outside their family circle. And that will usually give you an indication of who you're dealing with. Guys, I just wanted to drop this video. I felt it on my heart to communicate it to you guys. So like and subscribe, and please ask me anything that you would like to know more about, and I'll respond directly or make a video to address your concern. Like and subscribe, and guys, remember, talk to me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there are signs that I probably didn't mention in this video that you feel that could have been touched on and highlighted more. Remember, guys, you're more than conquerors.